No, well, I don't.
That was
I don't
fun.
really have
Oh,
a
but this was
problem
crazy.
with combat mechanics. I'm just saying Marvel's combat mechanic is like extreme. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
Oh no,
Marvel's,
yeah,
ridiculous.
that
lazy.
takes
Marvel's
it to the
comeback
extreme.
mechanic goes a little over the fucking board, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they take it overboard, but in the end, we can all agree, being as fighting game players as we are, that combat mechanics period is just wrong. Wrong. It just shouldn't
no,
happen.
It's
but
cool for casual,
Well,
but
I
that's
can't say it's wrong
because
because remember people are watching, right? Like Cross Tekken is the most fun game to play, but Jesus Christ, watching it, CDjr, you have to agree with me, right? Watching
What?
other
oh my
people
god,
play Cross Tekken can be rough.
I can
Oh
play
yeah,
that
oh, yeah,
game
it's bad. It's
all
a
day.
bad. It's a bad game to watch.
It's a
Very
I
bad.
snore
can't
fest.
watch it. I
You
can't watch
can't-
it.
I'm gonna be honest. I be in top 8 in Cross Tekken, and I probably be in the losers bracket or winners bracket. And when the match is going on, they'd have to wake me up from a match.
Right, because it's
Like
rough.
they gotta wake me up, yo. I be falling asleep.
Told you it's a
it's
snooze fest.
boring.
It's hella
Like-
boring. Like that shit.
But I'm
But
not
that-
going to lie.
It's a great game.
I fall asleep in Marvel, but yeah, trust me, games without combat mechanics are hard to watch. Hard.
But the Cross Tekken problem is the
Mhm.
problem that when they created it, and I don't give a shit what anybody says. This is my own opinion, so I'm
Mhm.
not claiming that I'm right. But when it was first created, it was never created to be competitive. It was created to be
Never.
a simple party game, just like what Marvel 2 was.
I
But
agree.
then all the people who were competitive started bitching and moaning, and then all the people who aren't competitive started bitching and moaning. Capcom's like, we fucked
whoa, no. Honestly,
Not
real
bitch.
talk,
I mean, you mean we
Well,
started
well,
to like ask for the game to be good and
See-
fixed?
Yeah,
honestly,
Yeah.
Cross Tekken is probably one of the top 3 most balanced games.
right.
I agree.
Now,
It-
because
it's
before,
one of the best
No,
games
no.
out right now.
I'm talking about when the game first came
But
out,
yeah,
and
it's still
everybody
that game was
started.
ass, dude.
And
When I
But
saw-
you
everybody
say-
started
you
No,
say-
complaining.
listen. When I saw a nigga win a major doing ABC tag, ABC Shoryuken with Ken and Ryu, I was like, this game is ass right now. I was like, oh my god.
Every game is gonna seem like that when it first drops, though.
Killer,
But
is,
ABC
killer,
tag
is, killer,
is
is, killer
so
is gonna look like that when it drops.
It's
I'm
gonna
gonna keep
look
it real.
like
You know why too? Because they don't have lots of these games don't have the advantage of having an arcade release.
I
And
think
when you have an arcade release, you can see these little bugs. So when the console version comes out,
Yeah, but there is no
That's
arcade.
true.
That's why they don't do it. Because
Arcades don't
there's no
exist.
money in it.
Well, over here,
I miss
in the
arcades.
arcade.
over here they don't do
I'm
it.
saying,
Like,
Yeah, I hear.
there's no money in it. In America, there's zero money in making an
but in
arcade game.
Japan though,
But one of the things is, I see so many people ask for nerfs and buffs and this and that. Don't speak with what you want in the game. Speak with your wallet. If the game is ass, let it die.
I can see the logic in that. I
This
can
Marvel
see
player,
it.
Marvel
speak
player,
with your
yo,
money,
the
speak
Marvel
with
top
your money.
players, Marvel top players, yo, this game is ass. This game, but you play it every day.
and they
Me,
get salty as
And
hell when you
it's,
lose.
it's one of the
Me.
top 2 games played in the.
listen. You want to know why people play Marvel 3, the top players?
Bored.
Because there's money in it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But they hate the game. Don't it?
There's money in it. There's money in the game. There's money in the game,
some money.
and they know deep down. Listen. There's money in the game, and they know that deep down. I'm gonna pull motherfuckers card. Fuck that.
Do it.
The reason why these top players play Marvel 3 is because they know the Japanese are not gonna come over and take their money in it. That's why.
Shit.
It almost happened.
No, this is real shit. They're gonna get guy like at the game because they know the Japanese have not had a good history of beating America in Marvel, so they know that they can cake off of it. They can cake off of it. It doesn't matter the reason. The fact of the matter is that they know the Japanese are not gonna come over here and take their money.
I'm not disputing that one.
You know that's why there are more known Marvel players that are American players rather than Street Fighter players. Because
Yeah, but I mean,
Street
like,
Fighter-
even regardless, like, the Japanese still came over here and took all the money. Like, Nemo came over here and took thousands of dollars
that's one
in
tournament.
Champ's room.
That's one tournament.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about year-long tournaments. They
They
came
don't-
over here one time.
The
You understand
Japanese
what I'm
hate
saying?
Marvel. They hate Marvel.
Yeah.
They don't really like it that much in
Hate
general.
Marvel.
No,
Only like a
but-
couple of
but-
play that shit.
Nah, my
That's what
nigga.
I'm
Marvel,
saying, like,
Marvel
again,
3 at
like-
least. Marvel 3 at least. A lot of Japan plays that game, my nigga. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
they start upping
They
their
so
shit.
They started
they're
to
playing
because they
now.
was tired of
They
getting
started to.
bodied in the by us. That's the only reason I think it is.
Yeah,
Like,
but we
okay.
own their soul free in that game.
Yeah, we own
Like,
their soul. Meanwhile,
apparently,
we're
like,
slowly catching up.
Nemo isn't even, like, the best Japanese player. It's some random Deadpool that goes to, like, sessions. That's what I heard.
according to everybody, Nemo's the best player because he won 2 fucking money matches. All of a
Look,
sudden,
man,
he's the best
here's
player.
And that's why y'all
here's
got
the- here's the bottom line.
It was
Here's
not
the
only
bottom
two,
line about the
he
committee.
beat everybody in sets at Evo. He beat Flux. He beat I think he played Flocker. He beat everybody in sets. Everybody that he didn't lose. He didn't lose one set. Well, he didn't play Justin at Evo. He played Justin when Justin won in Japan or whatever.
Didn't he lose to Mike Ross?
No, he almost lost to
He
Mike.
almost lost to
I
Mike
made
Ross.
I
Oh,
made
okay.
$50 betting on Mike
Gotta
Ross on
hold
the
that
first
in.
game. I bet on the first game only, and because the thing with the Nemo is a nut. Like he came in, mash and assist, and Mike Ross just pressed H with Hulk and killed both of his characters at 98 seconds.
I think
Oh,
it's
Just
That's
like
my
on
shit.
online.
That's my shit.
Yeah,
When
it was
some nigga
it was the best.
When niggas say, "Oh, this
Hulk
nigga's a nut," my nigga, everybody's a nut in this game. Don't ever say X players a nut.
I can reenact Nemo's whole combo right now, yo, because I'm so used to seeing this shit. He only does the same combo in this shit. That game is-
Wait, but doesn't
People
everybody
still
do
get
the
it.
same combo anyway? That's all
Everybody do the
optimized.
same combo.
And
Yeah,
that's
every-
why this
You
people.
like that? You like that? You like human rocket punch? That's what I'm saying.
Basically, that's how Marvel works. Everybody does the same combo because it does the
Impact
max
flames,
damage.
impact flames,
Yeah,
impact.
impact, all that shit.
Impact palm.
God damn
Impact
that
palm.
game. God damn that game is bad.
I mean, like
CDjr. Now here's a question I was going to ask you though. You're
Yes.
a
I
rush
got
down,
him out,
right?
Huh?
You're a rush down type player, right?
No, I like hybrid. I like having a character that has all right footsies, all right zoning, and all right rushing.
Oh, okay.
That's why I like Jax. Jax kind of had like a fake rush down. He had decent normals, and he could zone some of the characters.
His own his ass, nigga.
And he can go through motherfucking
Zoning
shit.
his ass.
why don't you play
No. Jack's zoning was ass. My zoning was an ass.
Why don't you
Yeah,
play
you-
Faye in AE? You just play,
correct that
you play like Jury. You just play
Huh?
Faye. Why don't you play Faye in AE? Like you just like everything you just named was like.
I don't pick top tiers in Street Fighter 4 because I don't like the game enough to play a character to get good at the game with a character that I don't like.
Nah, but it's not even about like top tiers. Like everything you just named, that
No,
character.
just
has.
who Fei Long?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't like
You
him.
just like Fei Long.
I don't like.
You don't
Fei
like
Long.
Fei Long.
I don't.
See, he's,
there's only
I get
three-
what Junior's saying. Junior's
there's
the type
only
of
three
person that play who they like. He
There's only-
play who he like.
There's only three
So-
characters that I like in that game that I legitimately like are Evil Ryu, Jury, and Yang
And they're all
characters.
well,
And they're and-
aside from Jury, they're all great characters.
no, well, yeah, exactly, yeah. Aside from Jury.
Yeah.
No, so what you think about the anime fighters, like the new Blaze Blue and the new Guilty Gear coming out?
I'll tell
Those
you
games.
this, I liked Chaos Code.
I play.
Yes,
I actually played the first Blaze Blue like a lot. I used to play that game a lot. I used to use Lychee Phelan. I think that's her name.
Well,
And I-
Lychee?
Lychee, yeah. Lychee, yeah. I think it's a really great. I think it's a really great game, but it's like
Nobody plays it.
No. Not, the thing with most of these games is like sadly, Capcom has a monopoly on the FGC, and if it says that a game is not made by Capcom, just by that, a lot of people will not play already.
Yeah.
But, all right.
I mean, reality is this. Reality is this.
It's really
And
stupid.
Junior is right. You know, and like I said earlier in the show, you know, everybody was like, "Why do you hate on fucking on what's his name, the idiot? The fuck is this moron's name?
Which one?
The one I can't stomach. I can't even remember his name.
Ski
Sonic?
Sonic, man.
Ski Sonic. That's it.
Someone watched the video.
You know, when he turned
Somebody
around
got
to me,
feedback,
yeah,
yo.
somebody's feedback.
Yo, not
Think that, you know, might backfire on him because, you know, he's pissing people off.
Hey,
Abe, mute your
I
mic.
thought it was people that
Abe, your mic.
Okay. You know, with Ski Sonic, when he turned around to me at Winter Brawl and said to me that, you know, why don't you guys just go make your own community? He said
what?
the Capcom community is what the FGC is. You guys are like, basically it was, why don't you sit in the back of the
That
bus?
shit is so ignorant, man.
You know, and in fact, he called me ignorant. Yeah,
Yeah,
ignorant,
kind of fucked
ignorant.
up.
But he was being the ignorant.
You know, and you know, at that point, I said to myself, it's so true that if it's not a Capcom game, it already got it. It's got already got one.
failed.
It's
It
already got one
failed.
strike
It already
against
failed.
you,
It's
no
true.
matter
That's-
what the game is.
That's true in like America only, cause like the American scene for like Tekken is, I mean like it's the same people winning tournaments and going to tournaments and like doing things, but like You look at like Korea's scene for like Tekken, and it's amazing.
All right, I'm gonna stop you right there. You said Korea. Name another country.
No. That's the only country. That's the only country that matters right now.
Then that's it. Capcom.
Well, I heard the
No,
remember South America plays Tekken.
Name every country that plays Capcom games. Name every
Oh
country.
no, I was going to say South America has some very good Tekken players. You might not hear them.
The top 2 people I think is like Korea and Atlanta players. That's it.
For what?
No, South America has some very good players.
Fuck that. New
We
York.
like-
New York.
They don't travel.
No, Atlanta destroys New York.
Nah, they really don't.
No, whoa.
New York,
Whoa.
upstate New York, body.
Whoa. I have to interrupt there. Wait a minute. Let's get some facts straight. Calm that shit down. I don't have to. Let me not pull up the archives now. I am a Tekken supporter. Listen, I am a Tekken supporter. I have started playing Tekken before Street Fighter. I followed Tekken when Jop was dominating America and went to Korea and took second place and lost the best Korean player there using Jin and
Double Kazuya. Double Kazuya.
All right.
Yeah.
Now I followed it since then. All right. Atlanta at this current moment loses to GM and Fab
And game.
and not necessarily.
No.
No. He doesn't.
No.
He
Yo, that ass.
Listen. Fernando is a great player, right? But he has not beaten Anakin, to my knowledge. He has not beaten Porkchop.
Okay.
Nope.
He's not beating him, and he's beaten Core. Who's from Texas, but honestly, in my opinion, Texas is weak right now in Tekken. They don't have Crow. They do not have Jop. They do not have Jin Kid. They don't have no name players playing.
Nope.
I don't like Tekken Tag 2.
Now what do you attribute that to?
Tekken Tag 2 is fucking trash.
All right.
Yeah, nobody likes
I don't
that.
like any of the tags.
No.
Tag one was the best.
Me
Tag one was
personally,
the best.
I'm saying my
Tag 2 is
personal
trash.
opinion. I don't like any of the tags. I like it one-on-one. You fight the characters, and whoever wins.
It seems the tags stretch out the length of the match, which makes it boring.
Tag one
That's
is
basically what-
considered the best Tekken.
Yeah, Tag 1 is probably his best Tekken or second best Tekken. I
think DR is the best, and then Tag 1.
I think DR is the best Tekken than Tag 1. That's my.
Wait, DR like vanilla DR?
No. 5.1. 5.1.
Yeah, when they had.
I'll agree with that.
5. No, not 5.1. DR and 5. It was 3 versions of Tekken 5. It was 5.0, 5.1, and DR.
Yeah.
My nigga, vanilla Tekken 5 was one of the most broken games I ever played in my
No,
life.
nigga, 4 was more broken than 5, nigga.
4 was the most broken.
Steve
Fox.
No, Jin, one hit kill. Like,
Oh yeah. Jin.
Like, oh yeah, you want to touch me, nigga?
No.
Yes. What?
5.0 was pretty broken.
Yo, let's go back. Let's go back to Capcom having a monopoly on that FGC.
Let's go.
No, but I'm saying I think
Let me say something.
Let me go. Yeah, I know why. I know. CD, we go talk to each other right now. The reason why Capcom has a monopoly on the FGC is because the biggest tournament in the FGC is Evolution. Therefore, the games that are displayed at Evolution, the last games before it gets turned off stream, are Capcom games.
True.
There's an old saying: that people remember the first thing they hear and the last thing they hear.
yeah.
What's the major first thing that's streamed to Evo? Street Fighter. What's the last thing they see? Street Fighter.
Yo, it's sad. It's sad that there's so many great games fighting games that are gonna be out by 2014, like KI, like Wtih, like the new Smash, but
None of them matter. It's not made by Capcom. Don't matter.
But hold on.
And I honestly think,
And that's terrible.
And I honestly think all those games that I named are gonna be better than Street Fighter 4, than Ultra. I honestly think so, because with the direction that they're going with Ultra, I think that game is gonna be worse than what it is now. But I don't want to get into that.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's going to be worse. I just don't know.
James. I think Ultra's gonna be trash. I'm gonna tell you why. All right.
You think
the reason why I think Ultra's gonna be trash.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Go ahead. Tell me why.
The reason why I don't like Ultra. The reason why I don't like Ultra is because they basically took the characters from Coast Tekken and put them in the game.
No,
Right? That was
let-
mad lazy. That was lazy as fuck.
Let me say something. Let me say something. Let me stop here. Let me say something. I think the game is gonna be trash. Not because of that. They're focusing again. They're kind of doing like what NRS did with Injustice when they focus on the wrong things. Capcom is focusing on adding new mechanics to the game instead of fucking focusing on that. They're adding what is 6 new characters. You gotta balance those
I think
characters
it's 5
around.
new characters.
You gotta whatever.
Well,
You gotta balance those characters around the other characters. You still gotta get rid of unblockables and shit like that. And instead of focusing on just balancing the new characters and balancing them around the other characters for like matches being like bad and shit like that, you're focusing on adding new mechanics. Well, it's 3 new mechanics actually. 3 new mechanics: the double ultras, the red focus, and the new mechanic that they haven't announced yet. Plus the characters, plus the balance, plus the fucking the.
Yeah, but apparently there's supposed to be location tests for it, and I think
Yeah, and that's
It's
why
just too
I'm
much.
I
Doesn't
guess
matter.
the West
Doesn't
Coast.
matter.
the thing is about it is they should have just made the characters that were ass better, balance the game out, right? All this new mechanic shit is gonna fuck it up. They should just left the game the same, put new stages in the goddamn game. Put
Word.
some new stages in the game.
Yeah.
Put at least
For
6 to
fucking-
7 new stages.
they put some new stages, yo. They put them cross Tekken shits.
I know this is irrelevant. I know
Oh
you
god,
get
he wants to
nothing.
get ready to dance.
Yo,
That
I know-
fucking,
I know
on
I
one
know this is-
stage.
I know
Yo,
this is
deadass, that shit is mad lazy. I bet
Yo.
you the 5th character is gonna be a palette swap. I bet you anything.
No, I'm telling you, the 5th character is they gonna have some fucking corny ass marketing ploy. The 5th character is you. You create a character. I'm put money on
Chill.
it,
Yo,
nigga.
I will walk
no.
away, nigga.
From what I've been hearing, the guy who's leaked the red focus and the double ultra thing, the new character is most likely going to be one of the Bison dolls. Probably. Yeah,
Maria
one of the
Junior?
I know who the last.
It was in an
Bison
alpha.
No. One that you haven't seen. There's 12 of them. They only
Nah,
2 alpha. So it's the
there's
one that
12. There's
Yeah.
12, but they don't fucking matter. There's only 5 of them that matter.
It'll be something like
And
Virgil.
one of them was T-Hawk's sister.
yeah, they're going to put one of them in there.
They're not gonna put his
One of them-
sister in the game.
One of them is going to be in there. I'm almost certain.
I'm telling
I
you.
want-
I'm
And,
telling you.
and I would like to say, I would
That
like to
sounds
say that that's
stupid.
ass.
I would like to say for the record that I'm hoping that Ken's wife gets put in the game.
Elisa,
Yo, real talk.
But
Yo, what's the
Ken's son in
story?
game, punching the nuts over.
What's the story behind Oni, yo? Why don't we have a story? Why don't we have a story for Oni and Evil Ryu yet?
I thought
This
that
current Evil Ryu.
They
Let me
do
tell you
have
what,
a story,
let
but
me help you out. Let me help you out. Capcom wanted more Shoto. They created 2. The end. Stop asking me about fucking stories.
That's
That work
ass,
for
my
you?
nigga. That's ass.
Nigga,
What's
did you
more?
even know that
Guess
the
what? That's
Street Fighter-
Fernando, I saw your message, and I agree that about the situation with you and Porkchop. I said that I'm not too sure about the results, so you just informed me that Porkchop's ass, and which is your opinion. That's not a fact. That's because, quite frankly, he has placed high in when I was watching Tekken, which was 6. He was placing high at the time. I don't know how good he is now. You are at the top. Listen. Fernando, you're at the top of the game right now, and I'm not trying to take nothing away from you. You are my boy. Hell, we grew up together. But to be perfectly honest, I do not feel that your position will be the same if Fab and Jim were actively playing around you. That's just my opinion. I'm not taking nothing away from you. You're a great player.
Fab steps his shit up, yo.
Fab's ass right now. Fab's ass right now. He's ass right now. He's whack.
Cause nobody taking the game seriously.
He's whack. He's whack. Spirogen's whack. All of them are all of the greats that came from the East Coast, other than Fernando. Fernando is one of the greats, but all the people that made the East Coast strong in Tekken back in the five days, they suck now. Myself included.
I gotta respect the Fab Five.
So that's just the bottom line, And this is we gotta get with the times. You gotta become hungrier than what you've been, Fernando. You're basically holding this coast down right now, other than GM. You and GM are holding the coast down. Yeah, people say, the Roger player or whatever his name is doing this thing, but the reality is... Yeah, Naklam.
Naklam is the Jew of America, yo.
Yeah, but the reality is GM and Fernando are the only 2 that are actively placing.
I mean, that's not really true because GM always been getting disqualified from literally every tournament that he's been to.
But every tournament he goes to, he wins. He wins 90% of the tournaments that he enters.
Oh, I'm confused.
You know, he wins 90% of the tournaments he enters. That's the bottom line, and that's that. So back to the social shit.
No. What I was going to say though, Ultra has the arcade location test, and it will be released on arcade first, and that usually makes the console versions better because then they see what's wrong and then they fix it. Classic example. Remember KOF 13 arcade? It was Raiden City. Console version way better than the arcade version, so I'm not too worried about it. The other thing is, I think Guilty Gear X3 might be that game that might break the Capcom stranglehold because it has all the things. It has the anime thing. All the kids are into anime now. That game is fucking pretty, so that might.
I like Guilty Gear too. I love Guilty Gear. I love Guilty Gear. I played XX. I played Reloaded. I like all of the Guilty Gears.
It's a very hype game. You can't really turtle. Not that I have anything against turtlers, but that game didn't like people who hold down back too much. You get that negative penalty in your ass.
But the thing is, let me talk about our players now. You guys got to take into consideration that people that say that it's too much turtling or there's too much rushdown. You should be able to play the way you want to. You know, effective gameplay is effective gameplay.
Right.
Mute your mic, Gabe.
And personally, what the hell is that?
Somebody's
that's a washing machine in the background or some shit.
Air conditioner.
Air conditioner.
See me. It may not look like this, but I'm gonna tell you something about me as a player. I'm a rushdown player. I like to attack. I'm an aggressive player.
You could have fooled me.
Listen. Exactly. You know, like, and I know partially. Even if you're being sarcastic, I could tell you why. Even if you weren't sarcastic, I could understand because I play Sagat. Sagat's not a rushdown character.
No, he does not promote that. Yeah.
But I rush that shit down with Sagat because that's just my play style. But you gotta understand that the reason why I rush down with Sagat is because I know that he's not a rushdown character. So if somebody learns how to get in against my character, I can have another option to win.
No, that's the thing. I've been looking at it. I don't have anything against turtle style or anything because my fighting style is I'm more of a reaction player. Like I see what you do, then I make my guesses and react accordingly. But for a watching perspective, if they want people to watch these things more, they're going to have to make the games a little more rush down biased because when you get into the zoning thing, that will put people to sleep.
You see, when you create an arcade game, when you used to create an arcade game, you actually created the game with intent of what? Eating your money. Make that time and move fast and say, go get some. You know.
Right.
Now it's like games like Injustice. You know, where it's meter. You know, taking out two meters and you're done. It is slower. You know, it may count down seconds. It ain't seconds.
It's not even that it's slower. It's the fact that it's like you said. You know, it's like slow gameplay just puts people to sleep, and it's like you shouldn't worry about what the stream is doing, and that's why the stream is bad for it because it's like, oh, we're gonna lose viewers now. This is terrible. It's a bad situation.
No, I agree. It's fun to play if you and another guy is playing. It doesn't matter that much. But I still think, as you said, when it was designed to eat up your money, you want people off. You want the rounds to finish as quick as possible. So you move on to the next thing, and that's why I like Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear games could go like that because you have to make your choices and you do your thing. I think games are generally a little bit too safe now. If there's any fault to Coast Tekken, it's a bit too safe universally. If it was a little less safe, the games would probably move a little faster.
Yeah, that shit is so fucking long, dog. I played Coast Tekken. She was, oh my god.
Hold on.
I've never touched that game in my life.
I want to say something about the streaming comment that he said because I agree with that wholeheartedly, and that's something that's also been pissing me off. Now, I know a lot of you in the chat don't know who I am, so
you that
nigga? I might be. No, but
oh shit.
Yeah, I might be.
No, but for real though, like I'm not a top player. I don't have money to travel right now, so I'm mostly watching streams at home and shit. And I remember a long time ago on the show when Triforce came on and said that. Now, hold on. First of all, I mentioned Triforce. Any of you that already discredit me can go fuck yourself. I don't care. The thing about Triforce is that some of the things that he says is correct. The number one thing that he said that I find correct is the fact that he said that trolls dictate the FGC politics as far as streaming goes. And that's true. Because a lot of people watch streams and you see all of them fucking, like, forget the dick pics and all that shit. All the people who are actually commenting like, oh, Chris G's fucking being lame and throwing fireballs and doing this shit and that and blah blah. Oh, fucking Champ is playing Dalsum and he's not rushing in, he's just waiting for his opponent to come in. It's putting me to sleep. Oh, Coast Tekken and this shit. It's like, then because they start losing viewers, all the people that stream start getting all pissed off and they get fucking angry at that shit. The problem is they're trusting the trolls because they can't tell who's trolling and who's not. The people who are trolling are probably having fun watching a top player like Chris G do his shit. I know I am. But the problem is...
That is true. That's true. Text.
Hold on. I'm not done. The problem is, if we don't learn how to tell who's a troll and who's not, or give the fuck up on listening to the community as a streamer thing, then this community is never going to grow. And that's why I agree with Sanford whole fucking hardly that streaming is another thing that ruined this. You could say that streaming is what helped fighting games, and I don't care. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. Because streaming is killing fighting games for that reason.
Absolutely.
Because now fighting games is becoming all about money. It's becoming all about streaming. Listen, I've had a lot of problems in my life, and I know what it's like to hit rock bottom. When the fighting game community hits rock bottom, and trust me, it will, that is when people are going to realize we fucked up and we have to change shit. And that is when all the esports money, all the fucking things are going to start rolling in and everything.
And you know something. And to follow his point, and y'all can quote me on this shit. Real spit.
Wait, hold on.
People can say that top players are fucking Hollywood and X, Y, and Z. But the sad reality is, the FGC is fucking Hollywood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, you're
the
right.
FGC is Hollywood. Streaming made shit Hollywood.
Everybody want to get their name on a stream and get their name out there.
All they want to do is be on stream.
Except me.
So their boys, I was on stream. I played this person. Yeah, I did that good, right? But I lost. Yeah, you'll get them next time. Yeah, that's fueling the player to want to get back on stream.
Mm-hmm. That ain't fueling the player that wants to get back. That ain't making the player hungry. That just makes the player hungry for the spotlight.
That's it.
That is fucking retarded.
Nah, I mean, some people might not know who I am, but like the thing that I see about streaming is like the only benefit of streaming that I see is that like it gives people like a way to look back on their matches and like self-critique. That's the only benefit that I personally see to streaming. Like
get a video camera.
Yo, you're right. Like, if I don't have like if I'm not on a stream, I have one of my friends behind me with my phone, videotaping my matches.
Yeah, I'd be like, yo, Deangelo, you're playing Sanford this week. I mean, I'm gonna be playing him in like 2 weeks. Do me a favor, get somebody to film your matches.
Yo, James.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that like next year, like around like summer, I think, like this is real talk. I think that majors are not gonna allow you to have like cameras to record like matches and shit, because they might have like AverMedias like on every setup, and they want to like record those matches and put them on their channel. What do you think?
If they do that, then they're gonna have problems, because once they start telling people what they can't do, it's gonna make them do it more.
I ain't signing a waiver like that.
I ain't signing a waiver, and
I guess that means
especially at Evo. There's no way nobody gonna sign that shit. Fuck that shit.
You're gonna be turning away, let's just say 20% of your crowd. That's giving a lot, but maybe not that much.
I don't know, man, but I think it's gonna happen.
No, but all right. The thing I was saying, no, I think you guys going a little too hard on streaming. Because, all right, I'm from Jamaica, right? We don't have no major tournaments. So let's say I want to watch a finals. streaming is pretty useful. Other than that, how else would I know what was going on?
I'm not saying that streaming is not a good thing.
Mhm.
I'm saying it has a lot of demons that come with it that people just
It's a double-edged
for some
sword.
reason. No, it ain't no double-edged sword. It's like
Yes,
bringing
it
a fuck.
is.
No, it's not. No.
No, you're saying it's not because you think it's hurting him more than it's helping, but at the same time, it did help. You can't deny that.
It does help.
It did.
It helped
Okay,
the,
then, so-
community grow. It helped the community grow. It did. It helped the community
Yeah, okay,
expand.
that's
It
the other
did.
side of the sword.
It may have helped the community grow, but it didn't make the community like grow. Like it made it higher in numbers, but that doesn't make like a lot of the
Nobody
people
said it
more
was gonna
immature,
be a
more
glorified,
scrubby.
like, great thing that's
more
gonna
worse.
come off of just streaming. We have to choose to be better.
Like I told you guys, WWF to WWE. That's basically
Yeah,
what this is.
exactly.
That's what
Well,
it is.
the thing is, I can't. As somebody was saying, you can't really blame the streaming. You have to blame the
Yeah,
organization behind the streaming because
I'm gonna
it's
blame
them
the
who-
streaming.
It's not the streaming in of itself. It's the guys who listen to the trolls. It's the players.
No,
who,
it's a combination. Look. You can't pinpoint it on one. You can't say it's this, and this. What it comes down to is, look, streaming actually helped grow the scene, where it brought the ability for somebody like David in Jamaica to be able to watch a match that he would otherwise never have any idea how to get his hands on unless Evo shipped him a VHS tape.
They got YouTube now. The internet makes all of this accessible.
But-
if you want to, if you want to
with
see
that,
like,
hold on. But with that, what's happening is what's actually worse is now you're giving streamers the false illusion that they're growing the scene now by streaming. You know, I'm walking down the street drinking a soda and streaming it on their channel. You know, and it's gotten to the point now where everybody and their mother's streaming tournaments, events. You got a handful of streamers that are fighting over the chicken scratch that they think is money, you know, and they do it in the guise of helping the FGC. No, you're helping your wallet. Shut the fuck up. And I don't condemn them for that, but at the same time, it's kind of like it's kind of like with the American economy right now, with this false hope that somehow we're getting better, when in reality we're not.
because everybody's working low wage jobs now.
You know, and you say, "Wow, look, now everybody's working for $3 an hour, so we're all happy." Bullshit. You know, that group of people that are streaming, you know, they're growing themselves. They're making money. You know, tournament organizers are making money. You know, and again, I'm not telling them not to make their money, and I'm not telling them to even give a dime back. You earn your money, you keep it.
I'm gonna jump in for a second, right? Let me give you an example. You see how a lot of the top players do personal streams at their houses, like the Filipino champ, right?
Right.
Filipino champ does the FGTV. Flo does his stream. PRR does his stream. Justin does his stream.
Streams?
Yeah, Flo streams.
Every now and then.
Flow
Flo stream tonight. Flo stream tonight, I believe.
I think I've been playing WWE fucking 2014 for a week straight.
No, Flow streaming now.
he be
Yeah,
playing
he's
some
streaming. Yeah, he's
random.
doing all night.
He is?
That nigga be playing
He's
some
streaming
random.
all the time.
Streams. Flo
Yeah, all the
streams.
time.
Chris G streams.
He was streaming Halo last night.
Chris G
What? I was
streams.
actually playing with them.
Sherry streams.
Oh, my bad. I didn't even know the flow stream.
I don't forget they ever constant. No, salty bet. They always stream.
Now, this is not to put any of them down, but I just wanted to point out something. Arturo streams as well. You ever notice the pattern with all of these players? Other than the fact that they're top players? I'm gonna give you a chance to answer. Not to expose them, but I'm just saying. I just want to show y'all what the community is right now.
I think I know what you're getting at, but I'd rather just hear what you have to say.
Because
it's very possible that I'm wrong.
The similarity between all of the players.
Go ahead. You chipped out.
What?
Say it.
You there?
Crazy nigga.
Sanford.
I think he's cutting out.
Yeah, Sanford, you're cutting out.
Mother, how you just gonna leave us on this edge, man? Say the damn.
What the fuck is?
Dum dum dum.
Yo, it's the end of The
Body.
Sopranos. The screen just went black.
That's bullshit.
It's like the cliffhanger and the commercials just came on. Mother.
Son of a bitch.
He be like, yo, I got something to tell you right before I die. It's
Dead.
Oh, you right.
Look at that. That's coming soon, guys.
Yeah.
I ain't joking, man. I got a handful of players already, and you know, I'm going to be holding open tryouts for people that are diamond players, and I'm going to put a team together, and I want these motherfuckers to go and take care of fucking this League of Legends, infected as they like to call me, a disease and a cancer. I want to infect their community with OBS players. OBS League, exactly, man. It's definitely going to happen, man.
I don't. As far as bad behavior, I heard the other scenes behind closed doors. They make us look like saints. I mean,
yeah, you know why? You know why? Because they basically take a bunch of pimpled-faced geeks and say you got to pent in all your frustrations in the world and not show them, and then all of a sudden they turn around and they got an opportunity to actually fucking express themselves, and they fucking explode all over in their pants.
Yo, all I remember was when I went to, it was either MLG Columbus or MLG Orlando. No. It was Columbus or Raleigh. But like they had like the Smash players there, and apparently like something happened where some dude's girlfriend was getting a train run on her in the hotel rooms while people were like playing downstairs. And like all I remember was like coming down like the hallway and seeing like hundreds of people just running upstairs because some dude's girlfriend was about to get knocked out. Like it's OD. I was like, is this real life? Yeah, like so apparently like this girl was cheating on her boyfriend at like MLG Raleigh, and like the whole Smash community knew about it except for the dude. You could ask somebody that was either at Columbus or Raleigh. I forgot which event it was.
Oh no!
But it was some shit. They have some shit that goes on, yo. And like,
well, isn't the Smash part of the FGC? So
they really want to play some Smash Brothers, dog. Yeah.
Talk about Smash.
I guess Peach was getting.
There was already Smash Brothers.
I guess Peach was getting it from Luigi, and no one knew, and Mario didn't know.
It was shit.
True, what you said, like the real Smash Brothers.
Hey,
the real Smash Brothers.
Yo, grab the
fucking Smash, nigga. Up Smash, nigga.
Yo, turn the iron Smash. Grab the fucking baseball bat, home run that bitch.
Started from the bottom, they still here.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Infinite that coochie.
Started from the bottom now.
That a whole team fucking here.
Yo, it was legit the whole team, B.
Oh Lord.
No,
man. Bad behavior is bad behavior. You're gonna get it anywhere, any place.
But
all
we don't
communities
love
got
each
their
other.
phones, man.
Yo, hold on. I got some bad behavior. But one thing I want to say was about the streaming thing. The reason why I was saying it wasn't a double-edged sword was because of this, and this is just my opinion. It was like taking a 9mm and showing it off, and people are like, "Oh, this is a really cool gun," and then the M16 comes out like a week later. Because now people have bigger guns, so they think it's better to. So they start getting trigger happy and they think it's better to fight. I was never saying that streaming didn't help. What I was saying was now it's gone too far.
No, I think there are ways to solve the problems that the FGC have, right?
Oh, there are ways, but
it does require different people in charge.
And that's one of the biggest problems.
I'm gonna tell you how to stop it real quick. When the motherfuckers on stream ask for money, and you send them money, then they showing you like Facebook pictures of them buying shit with your money that has nothing to do with the stream. Stop giving them fucking money.
Yo,
that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Would you give a certain motherfucker like I don't know $200, whose name shall remain nameless because of some reason no one blast show ain't blasting nobody no more.
Say it, nigga.
Yipes!
Blast away!
Yipes! Yipes!
Oh no!
Man, they got this on Facebook.
Say it,
showing off some shit he bought that
shit.
wasn't like stream related. Instead of going, "Hey nigga, was that my money?" People instead kissed his ass, and I was like, "You know you wrong for this shit, yo.
How about what Filipino champ?
All right.
How about what Filipino champ did?
No, but
Truth.
Money.
Yeah, I think that nigga none of my money.
Yeah. Yo, deadass. If you dumb enough to send a nigga some money just because he asked you for it, I'll tell you what my PayPal is. It's DeangeloKnowles@gmail.com. Hit me up.
Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
You wildin' right now.
But hold up though. Don't get me wrong. If you gotta
I
start
need that money, dog.
Like, if you do a stream and you pay for your own shit and your own equipment, okay, I understand that. But if you are just going, hey y'all, I'm on this bullshit computer and I need a new one. Y'all should send me money for that. I would tell you, one, suck my dick. Two, get a motherfucking job. And
Hey,
nigga,
be
you
careful,
got the same
nigga.
computer I got.
Yo,
Careful,
but while,
nigga. Some of you niggas will take a boy
In
off.
some
bruh.
communities,
They'd be like,
yeah,
yo.
I was getting ready. I was getting
they'd
ready
be
to
like,
say,
"Alright, get
in
on your
some
knees then."
I was getting ready to say, niggas, in some communities, that might actually happen, and I'll fuck around, and I would say something wrong, and I'd be like, oh shit, you really here to do this? But I don't want that to happen. But honestly, though, if you pay for your own shit and that's what you want to do, more power to you. Honestly, that's your money. You spend it how you want, but don't sit there and fucking go. Oh, you know what, y'all? I should do a stream. Y'all should pay for it. Fuck you, nigga. I ain't paying for shit.
Yo, but just while you're not paying for it,
I
it's
think
100 dudes out there that's gonna pay at least $1, and that man just got $100.
And that's sad. In my opinion, that's
That's
what makes this
You can't
community
start a stream by
pathetic.
hustling people, man. That's fucked
But it's
up.
not. You know what it is? It's not just this community, James. It's everywhere.
Well, every community.
Like,
it makes me. It literally fucking gets my blood boiling. I know
what you mean.
I can actually put a fucking subscribe thing up and all that bullshit. For what? What am I giving you guys? You guys are entertaining me as much as I'm entertaining you.
Yeah. So Ustream says you're forced to pay for some shit. That might be the only time where you might actually have to.
No, even then. Look, I'm working on the OnBlastShow.com website. I ain't taking donations to do it. I pay for it.
No, but all right, James, I understand your perspective, but I look at it like
sponsored by a job.
If the people allow them to get away with it, might as well do it. If they allow it.
I'm gonna use a bad analogy. I'm gonna use a really bad analogy. I'm probably gonna get slack for this one, but fuck it, I'm gonna roll with it. That's like saying just because the chick was passed out, it must have been okay. She might have said yes.
All right, that was the bad.
Okay, that was.
By you saying that,
Not even a bad analogy. It's true.
Yo,
you can't say,
So James is stuck it in their ass and called it a night.
Nah, that's saying, yeah. I mean, James is right. That's saying if they dumb as shit, rob them.
Yeah.
Like, but they not dumb as shit. What they are blindly supporting you. Which
no, but the thing is, though, there's another.
I'm not gonna lie. There are some people that prey on the kindness of others, like, and that's what it is.
That dude that was playing StarCraft, the motherfucker thought this fucking prick. For 3 years, he was supposed to have been in a wheelchair.
Right.
He went to go get something to drink.
Yeah, that nigga. Yeah,
he went to go get something to fucking drink.
And he left the stream on, and they saw him get out of the wheelchair.
And got up out the wheelchair, and his fucking girlfriend noticed that the camera.
Oh my gosh, a miracle.
Oh shit!
She was like, hey, because she was talking about something, and she's like, yeah, sometimes I get tired and I gotta get up from my chair, but you know what? I try to go right back, and then I guess that was like her signal, like, nigga, get back in the chair. They saw you, and he ran back in the chair.
Oh my god, it's a miracle. She's like, oh my god.
Okay, I definitely get what you're saying. If they ask for something. If you ask for something, you need donations and you bought something else. That's wrong. I agree with that.
In the case of FChamp, the people that frequent his house win enough tournaments and money that he shouldn't have to ask for shit for a couple months.
And he is sponsored by an esports type of organization.
And he asked for money purely for the fact, and I'm sorry to say, it's going to sound racist, but if a Filipino can rob you for some loot, they gonna keep robbing your ass.
No.
Damn, son.
Okay.
I think Grave has been done.
Wait.
Truf, I think Grave has been done.
They gonna keep getting. That's just the way he rolls. That's the way he was raised. Get him. You can't get him.
Oh, true. True.
He tells you.
Yo,
he tells you straight up.
True.
Keep getting your money until I can't get no more. He'll tell you straight up.
True.
Champ, give a fuck, man.
That's racist.
You want to hear? You want to hear?
Is it wrong? Anybody who has the Filipino friends will tell you that's the way it rolls.
Fuck, man, I'm Filipino.
They can't get you. Then you should know.
No, I'm kidding. I ain't no Filipino.
I was going to say, because trust me when I tell you, I got Filipino friends. But he will say it straight up to your face. I will keep taking your money until you can't.
But hold on, I got a question for y'all, though. If y'all could do the same thing and get money from people, would y'all do it?
do
I
it.
can. I don't.
You do it.
Because I have
You
principles.
You do it.
But what's the principle? Like, oh, well, maybe you need a little. I think no, the FGC top players is getting this shit. Cool. I'm talking about like the little streams that are like that dudes that are struggling, and you
all
know.
right. I
That's what I'm saying.
agree
There's
with
two sides of the spectrum.
There's a difference.
If you ask for money for a certain, if you ask for money for a certain thing, you must use that money that you got.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Thing.
Like y'all saying like, oh, it's bad to donate, it's bad to donate, it's bad to donate, but then you practically saying, oh, it's bad to donate, period. So it's like other people.
No. As long as you use the money for what you stated it for. If you use the money for what you stated it for, then it's good.
No, fuck that, man. No, fuck that. FGTV House, out of all of them, FGTV House, consistently, with the amount of people that come in, that sort of rock,
and
that
the amount of people that live there,
they get enough money to support their own stream for at least a year, no matter what they use, because all of them make money. I gotta admit, Champ makes money. Champ makes a lot of money.
Right.
So
but
shit.
Said it straight to y'all face, yo. Yo, I'm gonna keep, if you keep giving it to me, I'm gonna keep taking it.
Yo, this I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this article that the shoe streamer sent me. He doesn't have. He's got a regular account.
Yo, this guy's a bag, man.
Yo, this scumbag Hamilton here, Angel Hamilton. Please come to an FGC. Yeah. Angel Hamilton, known as Zillion OP, a disabled man in a wheelchair who loved to stream games live on the internet like many other Twitch users, allowed viewers to donate money. Footage of random events were recorded by the viewers, and this motherfucker getting up. Look at this motherfucker getting up out of the wheelchair and walking away.
Because basically what would happen was his girl would flip the camera to, like upwards, and so when he left, you couldn't see it. But the camera, when she flipped it up, it flipped it back down and caught him. So he just got up and left. And
hold on. Yo, hold on for a second. Hi, Craft. You just said if F-Champ makes a lot of money, why was he fucking begging for donations to go to tournaments? Because he knows people are fucking stupid enough to give him money.
That's exactly what he said. He trust me, I gotta admit.
No.
Ryan Ramirez has no qualms telling you if you give him money, he will fucking take it, and you will not get it back.
But also, when he went to VXG, this is F-Champ's rationality for asking for money for VXG. He said, "I do so much for this community. I do tournaments. I can't do raffles because you know the whole raffle thing."
Then he goes to the casino.
No. Let me finish. He goes. I do so much for my monsters because he calls them his monsters because of course they're on his dick. So of course he's gonna cater to the motherfuckers that are gonna give him money. So he said, "Why can't I ask for something back from my monsters? Because right now my contract supposedly ended, but I just won money at Evo, even though I lost Evo and didn't deliver what I said I was gonna win Evo again." That's the stupid shit right there. Yeah, he'll tell you he'll take your money, but also he'll try to turn around and rationalize it by saying, "Oh, my contract ended." Nigga, you about to resign and get more money. What you mean?
Look. Fuck
Don't be bullshit me.
Man,
I'm not gonna front, yo. That's a good ass
nigga,
contract.
This is a Thanksgiving blast, nigga. I got
dick riding is not a form of transportation.
No. I remember him. I remember winning. I think. Yo, I remember him winning that joint in Washington. Yeah, he won that joint in Washington, right? And they interviewed.
Sorry,
Nigga dying over here.
Pack that shit up, B.
I just don't understand how somebody can win a bunch of money at a Washington tournament. This what set me off with him, man. You win money at like a Washington tournament, right? Then while the dude is fucking like interviewing him, he's like, "Yeah, I won this much from AE. I won this much from Marvel. But hey, guys." This guy's trying to go to a tournament and he's only $200 off. Well, bitch, you just talked about winning $4,700. Why don't you give him the fucking money? Why are you asking these people on the stream for money and you talking about how much money you just won?
Because they gonna give it to him. Champ ain't gonna, and that's what it is.
Yo,
hold on, guys. Triforce, you there?
Yeah.
What's up,
sir? Oh shit.
Wow, that voice so deep, dog.
Leave this hoodie alone. That shit's stylish.
I came in for a reason because after listening to this topic,
can I tell you something?
I had the On Blast show running on in the background, and I passed by and I heard this running, and I'm like, it's so funny.
Yo, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I don't like the nigga.
What?
Yo, I'm sorry. I had to laugh, but I'm sorry. I knew that shit was coming. I knew that shit was coming.
What he said?
Junior. You talking about I don't like you.
Junior don't like you. Like he gets a fuck.
You don't like you.
I don't like him, my nigga.
What did I do?
Man, happy holidays, nigga. Shit. Happy holidays.
I thought it did something wrong, but I find it funny that this is the thing that I find disgusting about the community. I'm not gonna say no names because there's too many people to name, but all of these, no, it's what you guys were talking about. All of these so-called high-profile gamers ask for money. The community gives them the money, and the only reason why the community gives them money, which is I don't blame the community for it, because these players are supposed to provide a certain level of content, a form of entertainment. And they want it. The community is like, these guys go out, they place top 10 or the top 8 or whatever is it that they do, and they entertain them. So they have no problems in donating.
Nigga, I watched F-Champ and his friends argue over Chinese food for 20 minutes on stream.
Yeah, I understand.
They argue for 20 minutes over Chinese food,
yeah,
my nigga.
But I'm getting to the point. These guys have sponsors. Big corporate sponsors backing them, whether they're esports accessory companies, direct esports teams that are not even originally from the fighting games community, whatever the case, or just the money that they win from tournaments. They win a couple $1,000s and whatnot. They ask for money because they don't have enough to whatever is it that they need to do, and it is not questioned. Empire Arcadia, yes, I'm going there, who everyone knows that has really any sponsors, if any at all, and we get no support from anyone from the community. And let us dare ask for 1 penny, and they crucify us to the wall.
Yo, it's like you lose.
Well, you have Triforce. To be honest, you have one player who's immune to that. Yipes is kind of immune to that. They're on his dick like.
No. They got two. Yipes and Kevin.
No,
people love Kevin.
Actually, no, that's actually not true, because I'll explain to you the whole situation with Yipes. And I don't want to put Yipes' business out there, but like I said, I heard you guys earlier when it was like, yo, Yipes, used $200 to go buy something else. That's actually not true. Yipes told everyone that something from his stream he needed to upgrade, and he couldn't upgrade it because the money he had that he could use to upgrade it, he needed to pay his rent. Yipes lives on his own. Yipes doesn't live and then he has this girl. You guys have to keep in mind, he has this girl Persia that he takes care of. So he asked the stream, could they raise that additional money so that he could buy that equipment for a stream, and whatever he took with his money and purchased whatever, that's fine. And there's some other people on the community as well. It's not just Yipes. Like, you have to understand, there's a difference. People have money, they just don't have the spare money to take care of whatever additional needs they use for the equipment. They're not like James Fink, who has a career and he has a house and he's set, so he can build his own shit and he doesn't need to ask anyone for anything. These guys are still young, so which is fine. So when some of those guys do that, that's fine. The problem here is the ones that we all know have excess and still ask. That's the problem.
Well, that's
the ones that we all know have it, but they still asking anyway. And when you ask, why do you ask when you already have? And they're like, because we can get away with it. Like saying shit like, yeah, be asking them.
Yo, my nigga, you are speaking the real shit right now. But you know what? And it's that I'm not even gonna name. You know what? I'm not gonna say nothing. I don't want to create. I don't want to create enemies.
How you
Nigga, you on Blast Show, nigga? What?
This is not the non-on-Blast show. This is not the discreet show.
Triforce is speaking some real shit right now.
When we got set up in the summer to protect a particular sponsor, and they pulled the sponsorship right out from under us, and we needed the money, and we asked, we got nailed to the cross. Like Dominion did not ask to go to Evo. Dominion was told by Illuminati figures in SRK, listen, we will help you raise the money if you need to go. Give us the word and we'll make the connections just like that, and we'll get you the whole community support. You think Dominion could have gotten that shit on event hubs on his own or whatnot? No, we couldn't even we barely got our stuff on Test Your Might. So and we had like 5. We had Knuckle Dude, Flocker, KDZ, Tom Brady, Rio. Those are the 5 people we all raised the money for. We barely got that on Test Your Might.
Yo, I got a question about that too. By the way, it's just some old conspiracy theory shit that I had cooked up. Okay, so my question was that the money that Dominion was asking for, it seemed like a bit much at the time. But what I put together was the fact that he ended up getting the money for 3 plane tickets for everyone. Because if Sanford Kelly had asked for a plane ticket, it wouldn't have had the same effect as if Dominion.
What about hotels? What about expenses? What about expenses being?
Yeah, hotels.
What about beer?
Beer.
Well, regardless. Wait, time out. Regardless of what was raised for Dominion, you guys already mentioned the statement. The money was raised for Dominion to not only attend Evo, compete in the games, cover his hotel fee, and put the name FGC in his name. That was done. So no one can complain, because that is what it'd be different if that money was raised and Dominion stayed home. Then everyone has an argument.
That would have been hilarious.
Look, let me give you what my perspective of the whole thing was, which was, it was clearly a swipe at you.
Of course. But James, you know what actually happened, James. So that's why you can say that.
And the thing that makes me laugh about the whole thing is it would be equivalent to we'll give you the money, but we need you to do something that's going to embarrass Triforce. It basically is what it came down to.
Which is why they supported the whole thing.
But here's the thing: why we're speaking in veiled coded terms, because 2 weeks ago we already stated who was.
I'm not gonna veil it. Look, Jet Bailey, the Cannons, fucking. Anybody on the West Coast that's a top tier player that can be involved in it anyway. Anybody that is considered.
We know
anyone who was in Pound Capcom chat that night when they talked to Dominion all know what actually happened.
Exactly.
It was an inside job to set up so Dominion can leave Empire and they can shit on Empire going into Evo. It was all a setup job, and Dominion, who got caught in it because he wanted to go to Evo, bit it. And then look at it. First of all, if you go back to that thread, if you go back to that article on Event Hub's page, it has 10 pages of hate.
Oh yeah,
10 pages. There's 100. You can fit 100 comments per page. That was 1,000 comments of complete. Yo, what the hell? Why are you asking for money when VXG? Go get a job. Yo, take VXG out of your name. Why did you even join Empire? Yo, they went in. That shit.
Actually, I'll say most of it was, most of them were targeting you with that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yup, all of a sudden.
A lot of them were targeting you.
All of a sudden, it went to you.
It went straight to Triforce.
And the funny thing is,
it went straight to him.
The first thing is, I had no idea it was even done. I found out later. Yo, Triforce, did you know Dominion put up a thing up on Event Hubs for donation, which KDZ was like, Triforce, if Dominion has his own thing on donations on Event Hubs, that's gonna slaughter our donation drive that we're trying to do on Test Your Might. That's exactly what it did. It killed our efforts. So we was like, oh my goodness. So we just got completely screwed over in the entire summer. And we was like, yo, these guys actually sit down and methodically plan shit like this? And is this what they actually do? And I used to think that, perhaps I'm overdoing it and I'm thinking that this is some conspiracy. No, actually, they do.
Well,
they actually do it.
Well, here's the thing. Triforce is karma is a bitch, isn't it, though? Because look, you heard the thing with the Sony and the thing saying, hey, if your games don't work, it's not because if your stacks don't work, it's not because of Sony. It's because the certain developers have been locked out your stuff.
why would anyone question whether or not? Like I had this Junior, you was in this conversation. We was talking about the peripherals, the peripherals for Xbox 360 and the Sony PlayStation 4 going into the next generation. I was like, none of that shit was. Anyone who thought any of that shit was gonna work in the next generation, you're stupid.
No. Well, here's the thing. I wouldn't say it's stupid. You have to look on it differently. All right. Anybody who's familiar with Xbox 360, they have something that looks like a USB cable. Sorry, a USB port, but it's
Each
not
of them has
really.
different codecs.
Yeah, it's not really USB. It's something else. Yeah. And I know Sony runs on.
You know what I found out? You know what I found out, Travis? My nigga, you're gonna laugh.
What?
I don't know if this is completely true, but it is from someone that works at Microsoft. Apparently, the MarkCat 360 sticks will not work on the Xbox One, not because Xbox doesn't want to.
No, because MarkCat's paid them off.
It's because of a deal that they have with MarkCat.
But I told you this before this was going to come out. That's what they were going to do. I told you this before months ago.
But Triforce, they want to support the community though.
Well, get the fuck out of here. Who told you that?
But they want to support that community by making
Wait. You guys don't understand how it works. That's what it is. When they make the millions of dollars off of their sticks that are forced down our throats, then they will give it back to us. Oh wait, no, that's bullshit.
No. What?
Who told anybody this? Once I heard the Xbox 360 was coming out, I was like, oh shit. I was like, yo, these guys are gonna clean up. Now they have a whole new generation to resell the same shit
but
too.
here's the thing: how are they going to clean up? You told me this already, Triforce.
Oh, they're not gonna. They're not gonna. Wait, I'll tell you. Wait. They're not gonna clean up. I'm gonna tell you why they're not gonna clean up because
it's too expensive.
No, someone just entered the market and said, and now they're going to use this as a slander campaign and then switch over the entire minds of everyone to go to them, and that's Razer.
Oh.
Yo, Triforce.
You didn't hear what happened after Capcom Cup Asia?
No. Yeah.
I heard.
I didn't hear.
That Razer said that they're stepping in the FGC because I don't know. It was kind of like a.
They said they're stepping
like an indirect.
Hold on. They said they're stepping into the FGC from the local level all the way up to the global level. It's a wrap.
No, but here's the thing. I think MarkCat's got hit by two fronts. Now that everybody knows. Okay, when I saw the release price, CDjr, I know you're getting some sticks for KI free, right?
No.
Not free?
No, I'm not getting anything free, my nigga.
Not free. How you get free? You going for Xbox?
I might not even. I might be getting 2 sticks without paying, but it's not even gonna be at launch, so I'm fucked anyways. It might not even. So I'm fucked anyways.
He's getting the sticks for free, but he's got to pay $200 each for them. That's the free part.
Now, you guys, what you guys got to understand is now, look at this whole picture, and say to yourself, are you really the FGC, or are you just pawns for other people to make money off you?
It looks like pawns to me.
Because they're not, they're out to make money.
Oh man!
Right? And when they make their money, then it's basically, I'm not giving you this money back. It's no different than a guy begging for money on his stream and then taking the money and going spending it and saying, oh, I was in a wheelchair. I didn't tell you I was actually in the wheelchair. I was just using it as a seat.
Chill.
You're my monsters, dog. I deserve money from you.
No, but here, all right, James. I'm going to ask everybody, James included, right? FGC is broke. We all agree with that, right?
Yes.
Yep.
When
What do you mean by broke? Like it's broken or doesn't have any money?
Financial.
Yeah, financial.
I have a question to that.
No, let me finish.
What was the FGC? Did the FGC ever have money, or was it always broke?
It was always broke. Well, here's the thing.
No, we did. Wait. We did have money back in the arcade. We had to pay.
Let the man finish.
But anyway, go ahead, finish.
Yeah, let him finish.
All right.
No, but here's a question I want to ask. All right, the average person. We're talking everybody on the street, regular people who used to playing on stick, right? They're not pad players, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is our huge, ridiculous financial spend. Because let's say you're like, right? You saved up all your money for your Xbox, and then you have to drop $200 on a stick. Fuck
My nigga,
that.
I paid $544 of taxes for the Xbox One. All right, so that's 100. Wait, hold on. Listen. That's 100. That's $544 already on the system alone. I need to $50 for the 3-year warranty. $60 for the 1-year membership for fucking to get Shadow Jago, and then $20 for a steak. Suck my
you forgot
dick,
one other.
nigga.
You forgot one other thing you're buying. The Tom Brady KI Living Guide.
I knew that was coming.
I am smart enough to create all of that shit on myself in one day, nigga, and find that shit. Find that shit out.
Look, I want to tell you something right now. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Though I'm gonna show you how smart these guys is. So you heard it first from Triforce. Right now, by the time
it's a rap.
Well, in a sense, Mad Catz has one way out. Like if I'm gonna throw a bone to them right now. So this is what Mad Catz gonna do, right?
Free up thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a bone at them to save
real, Triforce. Be
to
real.
save it. I'm keeping it real. I always do. 1,000,000,000%. So what's gonna happen is this is gonna get out, right? You know, because the first party companies are not gonna take the hit for Mad Catz. They can suck a dick. Like they're like, no, because they could go to anybody for this shit. So they're not gonna sit there and take it. So Mad Catz now is gonna have to fall back on the heels. Like, how can we do something where we can make it where it's like this was an accident on our part, and we can justify it by creating some type of. How can we work this where people could still use their sticks? And they're gonna create an adapter for $19.99 in which you can plug this adapter into the new system, and it makes your old.
But here's the thing: you don't even need that. But Triforce, from my understanding of hardware, you don't need an adapter. What Mad Catz basically paid with whatever development team for Double Helix is, they paid them to block out the drivers for the old sticks. That's basically what they paid them to do.
So that's what an adapter would do. An adapter.
You don't need adapter. It's software.
Pay Double Helix shit, yo.
Yeah, but
Microsoft.
It's not Double Helix. It's Microsoft.
Microsoft has got to release. Microsoft has got to release the drivers and let them be loaded on there. Now that's the that's the game. Are they
it's
going
not
to?
the drive, but it's not a driver.
Yes, corporate.
It's not a
fucking.
It's not
bullshit.
a driver at all.
Yes.
Like it's not. You can do the same thing on your computer. Right. It's just blocking. The reason why all your shit works on a PlayStation 3 rather than a Xbox 360 right now is because PlayStation 3 doesn't give a fuck about the Bluetooth profiles. You can register whatever you want, just like a cell phone. You pair it, you do it. Unfortunately, Microsoft blocked almost all the pairing codes for everything except for its own shit.
Exactly.
Now let's move on. Now let's move on to Mr. Russell, who's completely fucking wrong. Because unfortunately, thankfully, working at Best Buy gives you a lot of things. One is like the whole year's product fucking log, as well as corporate emails and shit from Mad Catz concerning us selling the Xbox One. Right. I'm gonna tell everybody to do one thing. If you're committed to the Xbox One, go to what's called the Microsoft Expert Zone for a half an hour of easy ass questions. You can pass their Xbox One course to get a free year of Xbox Live. And you get Shadow Jago
that's
for free.
What Blood Red did.
Yep. And you get Shadow Jago. And you get fucking Killer Instinct full version for free.
Free?
Word? If you pass the expert zones like level 1, which is easy as shit.
Right.
You get Killer Instinct for free. And you get a year Xbox Live.
Hold on,
that's ridiculous.
That link and shit?
My nigga, I haven't bought the 1 year shit yet, my nigga. Put that link right there, my brother.
Look up. Let me hold on, because what happened was at my store there was an Xbox One representative, and he was trying to explain Killer Instinct, and they never got a chance to play the fucking game. So he gave me this card and was like, no, it's Microsoft.com/expert zone.
Oh, okay. Expert zone.
Basically, anybody can sign up for this shit, and anybody can literally fucking answer questions to get this expert zone shit. Now, the Mad Catz, the Mad Catz TE 2 is gonna be sold for $200, right? The regular, now the base model without all the bullshit is gonna be $179.99.
Right.
So now you're gonna have to get a blank, because that's all it is, a fucking blank. So it's a blank. For $179.99, or you can get like a branded, like, you know, official Killer Instinct one for $200. 200. Afterglow has a pair of headphones for $200 too. Yeah, AGE is going out of their fucking minds. $200 for a goddamn pair of headphones.
My nigga.
For the Xbox One.
I would just buy. Get the fuck out of here, man.
That's crazy.
Obama
You know
pushed
what?
minimum
Hold on.
wage
If
up,
it didn't,
B.
let
So
me
everybody
go.
can
Let
afford
me
stuff
grab the
now.
card. I'll grab the card from my. Hold on. Let me get the card from my wallet.
Yo, I'm doing this expert shit right now as we speak.
Okay, so you
Yo,
have seen it.
I'm
Okay,
just gonna
good.
put this
Expert
out
zone.
there
Yeah.
on some Nintendo fanboy shit. They robbed that idea from Nintendo because Nintendo did that back in 2003.
Oh, to ask about the products and all that stuff like
Yeah,
that in the game.
and you get the Nintendo Super Mario Club seal of quality certificate and everything.
Oh, I do remember that shit.
Yeah, they robbed that idea. But then again, Lincoln Howard is working for Microsoft. So
all right, truth. When you were going to tell people about that, or you're just waiting to correct me first?
I was just gonna wait to correct everyone. I was like,
Yeah, because dude, Madcast, they tripping, they selling blank. Well, basically, I mean, it's literally a blank. Like from what I saw, they showed the TE2 for that one is $200. Then they had what's called like a base model for $179.99, and it looks like the same fucking stick without the vinyls.
Well, aren't the here's the question though.
Yo, 1 second.
Wait, I have a question about the sticks. Aren't the like base? Because I haven't been keeping too much watch on the sticks and stuff like that within the last year. But like based on some of the stuff I see on like event hubs, right? When Jason does the 8-arc stuff, hasn't the technology in the sticks gone up? Which is why they're costing a little bit more expensive versus.
No. Yo, wait, hold on. Let me answer that. Yo, Triforce. You know where I was a couple weeks ago. I tried you know where I was a couple weeks ago. I tried the stick already.
Oh yeah.
I mean, let me tell you the only difference. Let me tell you the only difference. This is why I'm mad. The only difference is it's easier to open. Like you don't gotta fucking unscrew shit. You just gotta open it up.
Wait, tell me. They took Razor's Ideal.
No.
Yes. No, wait, hold on.
Mortal Kombat stick had it first. The PDP Mortal Kombat stick had the open up.
Well, anyways, yeah, it's just like that. Like the Razor, like the Mortal Kombat, it is just like that. You just press a button, you open it up, and it's easier. It's easier to take out the skin on top, the template or whatever. That's it. When it comes to the
removable art shit.
Yeah. When it comes to the buttons, and the joysticks, it's the same shit, and that's why I'm mad. And it lights up. And it lights up. Wow.
All right, I'm gonna ask you, CDjr. You think that's worth $179? Not even $200. You still think that's worth $179?
In my opinion.
No.
Yo.
Hold on, man.
Like I said.
You could build a stick yourself for $179. Keep that shit $100.
I said before. It's worth $200 because I didn't want to try to sound like I'm trying to shut on Mac as or whatever. But I honestly, it's like I'm playing like one of the sticks I have at home, my nigga. Like the reason I'm mad, if I didn't have fucking eight brand new sticks on my fucking closet, I wouldn't be mad about getting another stick for $200, But the thing is
that 8-arc light up stick,
my nigga. The thing is that I have like 8 brand new sticks, and you telling me that I gotta buy another stick for $200 just to play one fucking game.
But here's a question though: how did you get 8 sticks?
Tournaments,
it's not
like that.
Audit though. Like what's on?
So sell 4 of your sticks and buy it.
Look. It's too alright. Hold on. Now this is hold on. See, y'all fucking up. The regular base, like this is why the joint $200.
Okay, explain.
But just like CDjr said, it's got the light up buttons.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the light up buttons, and basically the art. That's the only thing that's different between the base and the regular. It's just some lights.
I actually didn't like one thing about it. The stick is actually. Is as heavy or a little heavier than the Versus, and I don't like that.
But the thing is, though, no, fuck that, because the Hori joints were like that too, and they got the felt on the bottom like the 8-arc. It's like they took everything that is going good with sticks right now and put it in one stick.
In my opinion, the best.
All right.
Stick
where's my option? Is there a $150 stick? Maybe.
No,
I mean,
no.
It's $79. All we saw was the $200 one, and then there's the $179.99 regular, yo.
Yo, let me ask you something. Yo, I'm on the expert shit. So I gotta click try a course, and that's it, and just do that shit.
Do your courses earn free shit. If you do the Xbox One course all the way, you just get a free year of Xbox Live. Tags that live ID.
But I don't see that. I just see when I'm on the site right now. I just have like.
Sign up for it, and then the classes will come up.
I gotta sign up first.
Sign up first, then you can see everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not going to show you. Just sign up with any bullshit Microsoft ID, whatever you want that year to get tagged on to. When you get done, that's what's going to be. So when you do Xbox, and the funny thing is, if you complete it, the Xbox One experience changes to support the fact that you actually completed the course, and you get like a different type of gamer tag thing on there, so they know who you are.
Wait, is that MarkMan in the chat?
You did that. You did that shit, Truf?
There you go. 7.2 pounds, 2 pounds. Yeah, it's not. It's no different.
I don't. As I said, I wish there was just a cheaper version because that's a lot of money.
He might be able to tell you now. He might be able to tell you.
There's a lot of money to dump in. There's a lot of money.
All right, registration.
I registered for my MSN. Not let me talk about callers overprotective. I can't even get into the goddamn.
Hey, Truf. It's asking for a store number and company name.
What is going on?
Wow. You know what, my nigga? I'm being a lazy ass, my nigga. I'm gonna pay $60 for my shit. Fuck this shit. I'm being lazy right now.
You know, if you sell it, when you get the Xbox One, if you sell it, you can get 2 sticks.
Yeah. No, but that's the thing I was. That's the thing I was saying though. On games, I'm just saying for people, the gamers are not rich. I think $200 is a bit steep. It's just steep to jump in there. It's very steep.
But look at all the mods that it comes with that you would pay for anyway. Like,
my nigga, I just think, honestly, you know what? I'm gonna keep it real. Honestly, it's actually not that expensive. It's expensive. It's expensive now at this time because we gotta buy. The thing is that we gotta buy a system that's $500 plus the game. That's why it's expensive. We basically gonna be playing. If it was like later on, and we just feel like buying a new stick, all right, just let me buy this shit, $200, bam. But the thing is that we're gonna waste $700 on like in one day just to, nah, man.
Hold on, guys, hold on. Hey, Mark, what's up, man?
Oh, what's up, guys?
How you doing?
There you go.
Welcome to the On Blast Show.
Hey, man, it's my first time. Just wanted to say hi to everyone. I see a lot of familiar faces and names.
What's up, Mark?
It's about to go down.
No, nothing's going down. I'm just here to answer any questions. Seems like you guys are confused on a lot of things about the product. So if you guys have any questions you guys want to direct to me or to my company, feel free to ask. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I'll do the first one because I've been asking before. Is the price point going to be still the same? Because we got the Xbox One thing, jumping on the 22nd.
Yep.
We got our units in. For some odd reason, on our order, we do have 2 of your sticks, and it's just specifically for the demo, the demo product. The worst part is in those chain stores, though, we have a price point, but we're told to be directing it towards madcast.com.
Interesting. All right. So the price point is $199, and you should only have 1 SKU in your system. There should not be a second SKU.
But on the paperwork, you got a second one that's bare bones, $179.99.
We don't have a bare bones one, and if we do come out with a bare bones one, it's going to be the same price. It's going to be $199.
Ooh.
We haven't even announced the bare bones version of it.
All right, MarkMan, I'm asking about when it came to this strategy, right? We know that when people buy, if let's say somebody buying an Xbox One, right, and they're going for the Killer Instinct, it's a lot of money to put down one time.
I understand.
It's a lot.
Anytime, real quick, anytime there's a console transition, it's always going to be a big ask for people to adopt a console, and it just sucks that, unfortunately, there's no other sticks that are coming out on the market, and we don't have a range. Unfortunately, we don't have a range of sticks like we did for Street Fighter 4, where we had a TE stick, then we had the standard stick, and we had the fight pad. That's just not something that we could have done at this time. We wanted to be able to do something like that for the fans and for the community, but it wasn't within our control.
Just to clarify and just to make sure, even though Truth did correct me on it, just to make sure, when it comes to Microsoft's architecture, do they use USB or is it something similar to USB and it's just driver issues of what causes the older sticks to get blocked?
Well, it's USB, but if you're familiar with what happened with the Xbox 360, they had security encryption chips, and there's an actual security chip that manufacturers have to purchase from Microsoft in order to be able to have a licensed product that works with the system. Now, there are some companies out there that are able to use a chip that is spoofed or made in China that is able to bypass Microsoft security. and that's probably why you see like dual modded sticks. So any company that is incorporated like Razer or Hori, you don't see them having a dual modded stick. It's just because, or us, same thing. We're not allowed to make them.
All right.
That would go
just
against our policy.
asking you, if things were different, would Mad Catz prefer to ease if their older sticks could go in and just ease them in?
Oh yeah, we would love to. I mean, that's the first thing that we asked Microsoft, and that's what we asked them back in the day. Once we started seeing companies like Adark and Quamba start making dual modded sticks, same thing for this. We wanted to know, hey, can we have our current sticks work, and can we have a stick solution where it'll work for Xbox 360 and for Xbox One? Unfortunately, we weren't able to. There were just some different things involved as far as the capabilities and the hardware requirements for the Xbox One, and it just wouldn't work straight up. And there's just a lot of work on the developer end that they have to do to implement that.
All right.
How about support for the PS4 as far as, I mean, it doesn't carry as much restrictions as the Xbox does, right?
Not as many as the Xbox. Obviously, Sony put it out there that it's up to the developer whether or not they want to support current gen sticks, but out the gate, it doesn't work. So they have to do some programming in order to get older sticks to work. I do know that Sony is also having their own security chip as far as getting sticks to work for PS4. We haven't announced anything for PS4 yet, so we haven't really officially gotten anything done on that end. So, but we are planning to do some PS4 stuff because we know that there are fighting games coming out.
Yeah, because my thing is that historically it's always been easier to like buy an Xbox stick and then mod it for like PlayStation, because PlayStation didn't have like the restrictions that Xbox did. So
You know
like,
what?
going the other way is a lot harder. So, I mean,
Unfortunately, this time around, it looks like you're going to have to triple up on PCBs that you have to be able to have them work for everything. Let's say you want something to work for Xbox 360, PS3, PS4, and Xbox One. You're probably going to have 3 PCBs in your stick.
I don't think it's worth the trouble.
Does that mean
It's
that
not worth the trouble,
it's going to be hard if I play like Killer Instinct and then like a PlayStation 3 fighter or a PS4 fighter? I'm going to have to bring like 2 different sticks to a tournament.
You won't have to. I'm sure people will figure out a way. I mean, the PS4 controller, the DualShock 4, is confirmed to be common ground. And the R1 and L1 are active highs. You're going to have to invert those just like old 360 pads, but you're going to be able to pretty much dual mod it. It's not going to be a problem. People are going to be able to figure it out.
Okay.
So, but that's what I've heard. So I don't know if Sony's confusing me or not, but they said it's on the developer's end. So I was thinking, at least for PS4, it would be a software issue more than a physical hardware chip issue. Or
and what I want people to understand is the PS4 and the 360 and the Xbox One. A lot of the games that that companies are coming out with, they don't have the time to implement everything that they want to at launch. Everyone's rushing to get the games out there. So while you probably can't expect everything to work as you want day one, I'm sure they're going to try to do it, if not for the next iteration of the game, but future titles. So I wouldn't bet anyone out there or have anyone try to expect everything to work as the way they want it. Because, I mean, in a perfect world, we want our sticks to work on everything, right? I mean, that's the same for us, too. Some people have the misconception that we want to sell more sticks. We don't want to make more sticks. It costs us way more money to be able to pony up the money, make all the sticks. We would much rather have them work on our existing
to play devil's advocate, then.
Yeah.
Well, how would you make money? You need more sales, wouldn't you? Or
No, we still have sticks. I want to sell the current sticks that we still have.
Right. Okay.
So now let me ask you this: so you're basically going to take a huge hit on your PS3s. I mean, because eventually these PS3s and the Xbox are going to be phased out. Eventually, you have to sell all those pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to disappear. I mean, we can't just write them off. We have to sell them eventually. And I mean, one of the things that we're going to continue to do is like what we've done event per event. We'll try to bring out crazy deals for people. Black Friday is coming up. We're going to try to see if we can do something there and I know it's going to be hard for people to commit to it just because there's that console transition. People will be hesitant to buy current gen sticks knowing that it won't work on next gen. So that's another problem that we have to take advantage of.
But the competitive scene in terms of the games, those games are not even going to change within the next year and a half tops. We're looking at late 2015, 2016 before you really, outside of Killer Instinct, before you look at anything that requires you to buy the next system. But outside of that, my question to you, MarkMan, is when the time comes, why not just create an adapter?
I had this question yesterday when I streamed. We cannot make a converter because we are a Microsoft partner. A converter would require us to be able to spoof their technology and bypass their security, and that's nothing that we can do.
He's right about it, because if you do one for that, then because it runs off the 8.1 infrastructure, you can then use it for other things, and they don't want that.
No, it's just a conflict of interest, period.
That's
so you couldn't even do it. I was just wondering if that would have been the solution, because
it could be very well be the solution, and I really hope someone out there decides to do one, because it would be a great benefit to the community. But it's just not going to come from MarkCats. It really isn't going to come from MarkCats. And you know what sucks?
That was actually fucking godlike.
And you know what really sucks? There are people that try to make converters to make PS3 sticks work on 360, but those converters aren't really that great.
But wait,
input lag and whatnot.
Hold on, time out. I actually just noticed something. It just dawned on me. Is if people dual mod sticks,
yes.
If the technology of modding the current sticks to work on the new gen system becomes available to the community, then that could be a service created in the community and a new economy built. Well, economy.
I have full confidence that the modders are going to be able to figure it out and get things to work. They're going to have their hands full, especially when bigger events and more games come out on the newer consoles.
All right.
Like I said, it's definitely possible.
Okay, so jobs are being made within the community because of and circumstances in the industry.
Let me talk a little bit about the TE2. I know a lot of people are complaining about the lack of features, or they think it's not worth $200. So real quick, let's look at the Versus stick. The Versus stick is $199.99 when it first came out. We launched that stick at $200. A lot of people said it was the best stick out on the market at the time. So now we are improving upon that build, and we're adding more features and functionality, a lot of which people might not care about. But like I said, we don't have the ability or the luxury to be able to have a full range of sticks available for Xbox One. So we're trying to do a premium stick to really show that we're trying to do something new. And that was our main goal, and that's what really Microsoft and Double Helix wanted, is for us to make a nice stick out the gate. We didn't want to settle for something lower price point or lower quality. So that's why we did that.
I always wondered then on what drives up the cost in the stick making, because I'm an owner of a hitbox, and it's made out of pretty quality. You've seen hitboxes.
I'm very familiar with hitbox.
Very quality, good homegrown quality product. But what drives up the cost of your sticks?
I can go in depth for you. So one of the things that I heard prior to jumping on the call is someone said they could make their own stick for $199, and that's true. But you cannot make a stick for $199 using the same feature set that we have. So if you're trying to go pound for pound with the stick, you're not going to be able to meet that for $200. No way.
Yo, whoever's pressing buttons, can you please stop?
That's Yipes. All right, hold on. That's Yipes and Nelson. Hold on, let me mute. Go on.
Tell Yipes if you hit too hard, just say the stick fell down the steps.
So, I mean, let me ask you this. So now, as far as creating the stick, what's the main difference? Obviously, the chip from the quality from this stick compared to your previous sticks.
Well, one of the things that we did, as far as internals, like parts and stuff like that, there is really no difference. The Sanwa buttons are still Sanwa buttons. The stick is still a stick. The only other difference that would increase the cost was the inclusion of having the clear buttons and the LED lighting, which is, I mean, if you can see what the clear buttons cost over on in certain community sites, like let's say Focus Attack or Paradise Arcade, anyone that carries the clear buttons, you'll notice that those button prices are usually up to 50 cents to 75 cents more.
Yeah.
That's what I said to CDjr just now. It was the buttons and the lights. I mean, they're like.
No, but that's exactly what I said.
Yeah, they're expensive everywhere. So that was legit, And I remember asking you, MarkMan, like what. When you weren't able to say nothing about it, I was asking about like all the features, because they were very inherent on other brands of sticks, and it was all like. So when I first saw it, I was like, okay, this is like every stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say
it's like a one-stop shop stick now. It's like, what the hell?
A lot of people are saying like we took references from Razer, we took references from Hori, we took all this stuff. I mean, that's not really it. We're listening to the community. We're not trying to copy other sticks or reference other sticks. We're listening to the community to see what they want and what they like from other sticks and try to put it into one product. If we put out a stick that doesn't have a feature that people already like, what's the point then?
Well, I'm just putting this out there. When y'all start putting handles on this joysticks, y'all know where y'all got that from. I'm just putting it out there.
Well, we don't have a handle on this one, but we do have a place where you could hook up a strap and actually carry it, so it'll be like a carrying,
Like
a shoulder strap kind of thing.
All right, MarkMan, I know you're a big Tekken fan, right?
Yeah.
Always wondering, and like when you watch Tekken in Korea and you have the arcade version, and everybody can bring their crazy costumes because they have a chip, which I think they put in the arcade machine. Whatever makes your character unique.
They have the card system. Yeah.
Right. I was wondering, and it probably would cost a lot of money, but I know in American tournaments, since they run on consoles, that more or less gets yoinked. I was wondering if there's a way to incorporate that into a stick.
That would be godlike.
There is a way to incorporate this in a stick. We actually discussed this with Namco Bandai in a meeting about 2 years ago.
So you're in my mind then.
Yeah, we wanted to have something that works just like the IC card system for Tekken, that let's say the stick would automatically recognize and you'll be able to have your custom character recognized within the game. But then it would create a lot of coding on the developer end to actually implement that in the game, and there just wasn't the technology available at the time. Obviously, they have it in the arcades and they have the cards.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, that's funny because over there at the one in Seattle, the GameWorks in Seattle, their Tekken Tag tournament machines have the card. They have the reader, but they don't have the cards.
Yeah,
they got a legit arcade machine. Yeah, they got it. They just on the cards.
I was saying it sounds like I might not know the logistics to it, but it sounds like an idea that would make a selling point for new sticks. People might buy it for that.
Especially if not just Namco adopts it, but like let's say Capcom adopts it as well, and you're able to keep a track of your record. Let's say you bring your online profile to like tournaments itself, and you'll be able to have your customization, your custom, your all your stuff that you like to personalize for your stuff. I think that would be a great idea, but then it really takes some kind of group licensing and some kind of effort for everyone to adopt the technology, and that's just something that I don't think the industry has built yet. So it's something that we toyed around with and that we wanted to do, but at the time when we wanted to do it 2 years ago or when we proposed it would have cost way too much money. It's just like putting an actual Tekken card reader that you have from the arcade machine inside of a stick, and that wouldn't happen.
Oh, yes, until they figure out a way to minimize it, reduce the cost.
MarkMan, I got a question for you. This is Junior.
Yeah, what's up?
The Mac has ever think about having like a promotion, like sell one of your old versus sticks and get like the new TE2 for like half price or something,
like trade in your stick.
Yeah,
trade in the 8 sticks you got in your closet.
No, because
dude, he was listening onto the damn podcast. He knows your trick, nigga.
No. Like I know they had to like look at and the people are gonna buy the console for $500. And we have the stick for $200. Like maybe like the idea never crossed their mind of having like a promotion like to help the players out to spend less.
I would love to do that. I don't get me wrong. I would love to do that, but we don't have the retail. Oh, sorry, I got disconnected.
Yeah.
We don't have the retail capacity like let's say like an Amazon or a GameStop does that can deal with trade-ins like that, and it's not really our core business. We don't sell used products or refurbished products, so it's not something that that we can really pull off at this point in time. Like let's say if the stick market grows and the fighting game market grows, that's definitely something that could be implemented in the future. But as it stands right now, there's not enough sticks on the market that would warrant or make it worth it. Really, I mean, all I can say is right now the best way to be able to do that kind of stuff is like real life hustle. Try to sell some sticks to other people. It's kind of like what Triforce said earlier.
Right. Sure.
All right. Mark goes. Sorry. Go ahead, CD. Sorry.
So basically, you have to get the stick online.
At this point, you have to get a stick online. Yes.
All right.
I was going to ask.
There's actually going to be some retail stores that have it as well.
Like the actual board of the stick, the new sticks.
No, not the board. The actual stick itself.
Different question, kind of, but the board in the stick, right? How is it differ from the older generations of boards, or how can I put this so that it has these can work with the new Xbox Ones? Do you need a different board, or is it something to do with the ports?
The PCB or the IC or MCU, whatever term you're familiar with, is exclusive to the Xbox One. So it's a new PCB and it's a new security chip proprietary to the unit.
Oh, okay, I get it.
So yeah, it doesn't really use anything existing. The only thing that we use is a terminal board that routes the buttons. Like if you look at the old Wtih sticks, we had a separate PCB where the buttons in it, they were labeled with the quick disconnects. that board is a universal board that you can use across all systems, but the proprietary stuff is brand new. Hey, James.
Yeah.
I hope you're well, man. I know you were in the hospital a while back. I haven't talked to you since then.
Yeah, no, I'm good now. I had 2 surgeries, but I'm hanging in there.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're still around, man, because we haven't finished our conversation from back then.
Trust me, FGC ain't getting rid of me. They ain't getting off the hook. They ain't getting off the hook that easy. One of the questions, what is your guys, as a company's perspective on the fact that, and this brings me back to my Sega Master System days. When I bought the Sega